Yo, it's Lingo back with another video. This time we got Reggie Bush, man. Shout out, and also shout out to Miles Dawkins. I was just watching his videos, and then he just started doing these through the years videos. And I already said for the Johnny Manziel video, I used like the ratings he gave, or not the ratings he gave, the ratings that they have for Johnny Manziel the first year, just to see if it was going to actually boost something. I low-key should have put it on Elite, but hey, I learned my lesson. That's why those are test runs. But by the time y'all see this, man, it should be episode number 5. If I'm not mistaken, it should be episode number 5. If y'all ain't check out last episode with Lamar Jackson, Action Jackson, man, that brother snapped, bro. That brother snapped. That's all I can say, though. But, we're going to go ahead and get into Reggie Bush. So we'll be back whenever he finds a team. All right. So Reggie Bush will be a Pittsburgh Panther in the ACC, joining an interesting team. They finished 10-3 last year. So we'll see what type of year they have. And if they don't have a good year, he does have a coaching prestige as his deal breaker. So we could see Reggie Bush getting up out of here once again, but it all depends on the year that they have. So speaking of that, let's go ahead and run up to the schedule. All right, looking at this schedule right now, I'm not gonna lie, Pitt looks like they're gonna have a cakewalk. If they dominate these games, they're gonna have a cakewalk to get to the college football playoffs. Really, only a few threats. Miami. Always going to be a threat. Florida State, depending on who they have. And North Carolina. Those are the only 3 teams I'm looking at as kind of like, But the rest is, I think they got them. I think it's chicken. Let's see, though. And to start the season, Reggie Bush is a 91. Already. All right, I think I know what I'm going to do now. For the next video, I think we're just going to start him at like a 75 and put Elite. I think that'll be better. That'll be better off for the longevity of his career, because he's already at 90. He's going to be out of here next year. No doubt about it. Unless, they just suck. If they just suck, well, he's going to stay. Nah, he's not. But anywho, yeah, 91 to start the season. 97 speed, 99 acceleration, 92 agility, 92 change on direction. 86 carry, 83 ball carrier vision, 82 break tackle, 69 trunk, 73 stiff arm, juke move at a 92 or 93, spin moves at a 92, catch 82, catch in traffic 69, spectacular catch 62. He even got some route running. Yeah, this man's about to be a problem. So let's go ahead, go to week 14 and see what Reggie Bush does to the ACC. All right, so the Pittsburgh Panthers finished 8-4. Couple of losses, one to UCF. 2 losses I was expecting, honestly. 63-42, high scoring affair. It's 27-26, but they also lost to Louisville. Yeah, didn't expect them to lose, but they are 11-1. So Louisville on top. They might have gotten the Lamar Jackson with his dynasty. But let's go ahead and check out what Reggie Bush did for his freshman year. All right, Reggie Bush, near 200 carries, had 1,000 yards in the regular season, 16 touchdowns, averaged 89 rushing yards per game, had 14 rushing plays with 20 yards or more, broken 40 tackles, yards after catch is 449, fumbled the ball 4 times. And yeah, this is just a great season from a freshman running back. Hell, from a running back, period. And also, let's see what he did on receiving. 30 receptions, 258 yards, average 8 yards per reception, 4 receiving touchdowns. Yeah, he had a pretty nice year, man. Let's go ahead and see if he's a candidate for any awards. So we're at the awards watch list, the Walker Award, and Reggie Bush makes 12th on that list. Only freshman on the list also, so You have to give credit where credit is due. He came in and made an instant impact as a freshman, but of course he's a 92 already. Yeah, he's definitely not going to be here for more than another year. But yeah, Reggie Bush is killing defenses. And with this year to a close, Reggie Bush is gonna make the National All-American Freshman team. Let's be honest, well deserved too. And see, the ACC also make the all ACC freshman team. See if he makes the second team, and he does make the second team as well. So just a great debut from Reggie Bush all around. And they also have a bowl game against Texas A&M. I low-key just want to hop in just to get some stick work. All right, 1st and 10. Of course, you're gonna get an inside zone. Got Eli Holstein too. That's a mean read option for real. But let's see what Reggie. Oh shoot, that blocking is not good. You know, when plan A don't work, we might have to go to plan B. And plan B is just to get Reggie the ball in some open field. Look at him go, man. That boy tough. It's kind of weird seeing Reggie not in like red and gold. But to be fair, I don't think he wouldn't have transferred if all this happened at USC. But I don't know if I could really say that though, because the season they had, I believe they went, I want to say 7-6. Please do not quote me on that, so I get pelted in the backfield. Pause. And we're going for it because, bro, why not? We got Reggie Bush, Birmingham Bowl. No one's really caring about it besides these two fan bases. Oh man, he followed me all the way there, but nope. I really couldn't get sticky with that. And we're heading to the end of the game where Pittsburgh is able to fend off Texas A&M from a late comeback attempt. Not getting a bowl victory. Reggie Bush is now a bowl winner. Let's see if this could translate to them making the playoffs. It could happen. Keep going up, a 9-4 season that ended. Let's look at the stats for Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush had 97 yards off of 18 attempts, 5 yards per carry, and a touchdown. Not too bad at all. Probably had some nice receiving stats. Yep, 6 receptions, 51 yards, 8 yards per reception. Mr. Do It All for real, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the Big Ten strikes again. Somehow, some way, they found the way to get Reggie Bush away from Pitt, probably because his deal breaker went up. So he needed to go to Penn State. And boy, does he have a chance to do something amazing. This team is loaded with running backs. This is wild. Yeah, this is crazy. Penn State has probably the best chance to win a natty with Reggie Bush hurt. Reggie Bush at receiver, Reggie Bush at quarterback. Yeah, like this is wild, bro. But yep, Penn State officially fleeced Pittsburgh. And now let's look at the preseason All-Americans where we have Reggie Bush in the flesh. Preseason first team. 80 awareness, 97 speed, 99 acceleration, 88 carry, 83 break tackle, 94 change of direction. Go ahead. Look at his ratings. Has 94 speed, 94 change of direction, 95 juke, 94 spin. Yeah, this guy's a problem. Yeah, he's an actual problem. 95 ball carrier vision. Already maxed out on quickness, man. He think he's CJ2K the second or the first, technically. But yeah, let's go ahead and see how Penn State's gonna fare. I would not be surprised if they win the natty. While Penn State does have one of the best teams in the nation, their schedule is probably one of the toughest. A few cupcake games. Temple, Delaware, not really worried about that. Wisconsin, get a little starter game in the Big Ten Conference, but then you got Michigan, Indiana, you got Oregon down the line. It's going to be looking like a good year for some good comp. You even got Maryland, who's their rival, so can't really sleep on that. And also Michigan State, who's also their rival, so once again, you can't sleep on that. But I still have Penn State going about 10-2 and making it to the conference championship, winning that and clinching a first round bye. Y'all heard it here first. Stamp, true, believe. Reggie Bush wins Heisman also. But let's go ahead and go to week 14 and see if all of that is true. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to start gambling because there's no way I'm right. No forced wins. I could just tell when it comes to this, bro. I'm about to start gambling, man. But yeah, 10-2 season. Great way. They lost to Oregon. Blew out Michigan State to end it, and they're still 5th in the Big Ten. Ridiculous. 10-2 and 5th is crazy work. But they should be in the playoffs regardless. But let's go ahead and check on how Reggie Bush did. Alright, so on less carries, Reggie Bush had more yards, less touchdowns, but averaged more per game. So 1,200 yards for about 6 yards per carry, 13 touchdowns, broken 41 tackles, and yeah, these stats, honestly, it's about the same. If he would have got the same amount of carries, I think it would have been around the same as far as touchdown goes. He has more yards off less carries, so he did improve once again. But we're going to check on his receiving stats. Only 19 receptions, 167 yards per reception, 2 touchdowns, and 121 yards after the catch for the season. Let's go ahead and check on his awards. 2-time ACC Offensive Player of the Week, preseason All-American, preseason Big Ten. We already saw that. All right, so no Player of the Weeks for Reggie Bush that I know of so far. Maybe it'll pop up at the end of this season when we review everything. No record-setting accomplishments that I know of. Yeah, so not really setting records or breaking anything, but he is 7th in the Doak Walker Award, so he's probably not going to receive the award. But to be fair, Penn State had like 20 running backs in rotation. Like, the fact that he's even up there and only on so many carries that he had this year says a lot. But also, I want to look at this. It kind of caught my eye. Eli Holstein, not only Maxwell, not only Walter, but check this out, bro. He's also a Heisman candidate. So when we left, Eli decided to turn up. Because Pittsburgh has the number 9 spot. We could be facing them in the first round too, if everything seems fit from week 14 to now. But we're gonna have to see. Of course, it's conference week. Pitt State probably is playing this week against Duke. Oregon's probably playing against Ohio State. So we'll see what happens after all that. So unfortunate for Pitt, but fortunate for Reggie, the fact that he got the heck up out of there. Pitt did not make the playoffs. They actually lost their conference championship game. They made them drop all the way down to 11, I believe, and Florida International got to snag the last spot. So now we'll be playing Michigan, who we did lose to earlier this year. So we'll see if Reggie Bush and Penn State can get their get back. All right, so we're here at the start of the playoffs, and right now Reggie Bush and company is taking it to Michigan. It seems like they're just gonna run away with this. Yeah, it seems like they're just gonna run away with this game. No contest at all. What a blowout. Penn State really put some respect on their name with this win. I'm not gonna lie to you. Reggie Bush did have a solid game. 17 attempts, 71 yards, broken 3 tackles. No touchdowns on the game though. But look how he has to share so many carries with Richard Young. I thought this was a QB for a second, or a running back for a second, but I realized it was a QB. But these two have to share so many touches with each other. It's kind of like, Reggie Bush can't do too much. But Reggie Bush did get 3 receptions, 28 receiving yards, 9 yards per receptions, and a touchdown receiving. So he did find his way to the end zone eventually, just not through the ground, just through the air. Now, Penn State, with the win against Michigan, now goes to Oregon at the Rose Bowl game, have a chance to get a get back for what happened earlier this year. Could be in the same fashion as the first game. It's kind of weird. They're trying to set up, or Penn State's trying to set themselves up to be the Avengers right now, man. Let's see if they can actually avenge something. All right. So here around the third quarter, where Penn State is currently trailing the Oregon 2 scores, just scored a touchdown. Let's slow it down a little bit. Goodness gracious. But hold on. Let's see what's going on in these last 2 minutes or so. It's a 3rd down and 11. And incomplete pass. 4th down. Now it's Penn State ball. Last minute. Let's go ahead. Take a better look at this. I was about to say, why wasn't it gonna go, bro? Anyway. See Reggie Bush lined up. And Duggan. Backfield. Duggan steps up. Slings it to the other team. And Reggie Bush is gonna catch him, but man, I think that's the way the season ends. That's definitely the way the season ends, man. That's ridiculous. Wow. And Oregon's gonna line up, I believe that's spread offset. Let me not talk too much about the game, because Oregon's just gonna try to run the ball. Penn State used their last timeout. Won't be surprised to see the victory formation. Kind of surprised to see them still having players out there. And spread, they're gonna throw a screen pass. That gets ate up. Now a minute left, 3rd and 14. Oregon should hike the ball right about now. Try to kill some clock. He almost ran out of bounds. 51 seconds left. Oregon's gonna go for a field goal to put this game officially out of reach with 15 seconds. Kick is up and good down the middle. And Duggan just sold the season with that pick. Let's see if they're going to throw Reggie Bush back there for a kick return. Already down 11. Might as well. That's not Reggie Bush. 9 seconds left. Man, the game's already over. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Duggan's back deep. Players regressing in their badge traits. Wow. He drops back. He's going to look. Nope. Nothing. Sacked. And that's the way the game ends. So no nap for Reggie Bush this year. He might declare for the draft after this year. But yeah. No hardware for him. For real. Just that bowl game against A&M as of now. Duggan really just sold that game for him. I didn't even look at the stats, how disappointed I am in Duggan, man. So Reggie Bush had himself a game. 17 carries, 100 yards, average 6 carries. Average 6 yards per carries for no touchdowns, though. Couldn't reach the end zone at all. And receiving wise, only had 4 receptions for 9 yards. So really didn't do too much on the receiving end, but did put up 100 yards to get Penn State in scoring opportunities. Just couldn't capitalize all the time. Now we're reaching the point to where we're gonna see if Reggie Bush would want to stay here, or is he packing up his ball and going to the NFL? Let's see who won the Natty, actually. I think that was Notre Dame. Nope. USC won the Natty. Can't recall if we did play him or not, but anywho, we'll go ahead and go to players leaving. Congrats to Penn State picking up that recruit, blah, blah, blah. That don't matter. Players leaving. Let's see if Reggie Bush is going to declare for the draft. And he is. So the 96 overall running back is declaring for the draft. No stopping him now. So for his 2 years of playing collegiate football, accumulated 2,591 rushing yards, 30 touchdowns over the 2 years, averaged around 95, 96 yards per game, give or take, broken about 44 tackles. It's the average. And yeah, he had a pretty impactful 2 years though. Receiving receptions, 26 receptions for what? 204 yards, so that's about 513-ish. Don't you know what I'm saying, bet on that one. I'm not too sure about that. But 7 touchdowns, receiving yards after catch, 155 or 151. Yeah. And that's it for Reggie Bush's career, man. Kind of disappointing to see it ends in the hands of Duggan. Duggan. But yeah, man, that'll be it for this video. This is Reggie Bush's career. If y'all want to see another one, go ahead and drop it in the comments. I ain't gonna lie, this one might get an asterisk. We might have to run this back, but make it just a little bit more nerfed, man, because Reggie Bush just popped off as soon as he transferred to Pitt. So we'll see. Otherwise, y'all stay blessed, keep God in your life, and I'm out. Deuces.